everybody, so today I wanted to show you guys a bridal look. Recently I got to do my friend's makeup for her wedding, and so I felt a little bit inspired and thought I'd share with you the look that I did for her wedding. Okay, and I'm feeling a little bit under the weather, so forgive my weird voice if you can tell. If for your wedding you think you're going to be outside a lot, or your wedding is just going to be a really long event, I would suggest using a primer. And depending on your skin and things like that, I don't normally use primers. I will be using a setting spray to set the makeup in, but kind of going on a primer basis, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser, because I have lots of pores around my T-zone and on my cheeks. So this will just reduce my pores and the look of my pores. And then I'm going to use this Benefit Puff Off. This is a new product that they came out with recently. And I'm just going to, depending on your under eyes, you might not need this. And then I'm going to use this Covergirl Outlast Stay Luminous foundation. So I'm just going to apply it to my face so I know I'm not wasting any product. And this is the Real Techniques stippling brush. Okay, and then since I want to have a little bit more golden look to my face, I'm just going to use the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous, in the color Golden Tan, and I'm just going to put this just like a drop. I would normally put less than that, just on the back of my hand, and I'm just going to dip my brush in and kind of just dab it into my face. With a damp sponge, and I'm just gonna dab everything in to make sure it's all blended in nicely. Okay. And I'm just gonna take whatever excess is left on my brush and just bring it down to my neck so you don't look like you're wearing like a face of foundation. Next, I'm gonna do concealer, and I have a little blemish or two. I don't know if you can tell, but it's there. This is the Almay Clear Complexion Blemish Heal Technology Concealer, and I'm just gonna dab it wherever you have blemishes. I really like this concealer because it does really good, and it's supposed to also, and again, I'm just taking my dampened beauty blender and just dabbing it in. That's good enough. This Maybelline Superstay Better Skin Concealer and Corrector, and this is in the color Light, and this is a little too light for me right now, so I will be using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade Medium together. So, but this one has really good coverage, so I really like to use this under my eyes. It does a good job of concealing my dark circles underneath my eyes. And then I'm just going to combine this with my Maybelline, and I'm just going to go underneath. And then I'm going to use the damp beauty blender. since it's the summertime, I kind of want to add a little glow to my face. So I'm going to be using this NYX Born to Glow Liquid Illuminizer, and this is in the color Sunbeam. And you can get this at any drugstore or Ulta. I think they sell it at Ulta too. I'm just going to take a little dab of it, and I'm just going to dab it in my face. Right here. On the tops of my cheeks, and I'm going to bring it up to the side of my eyes in kind of a C shape. And then I'm just going to apply it to the bridge of my nose just a little bit and blend it like that. Like so. I'm going to just set my under eye concealer, and I'm using this Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless in the color Natural Beige 222. I'm just going to dab a brush in, and I'm just going to dab it under my eyes. I'm using this Tarte bronzer, and this is this the color? It's called Park Avenue Princess. I think that's the color. I do not know. But I'm going to use this. I'm going to just dab a fluffy blush brush in. And I'm just going to dab it onto my cheeks to add kind of a glowy look. Then I'm going to go ahead with the Milani Ultra Silky Soft Powder Blush, and this is in the color Coral Cove. Don't you love it? It's like a flower. It's a very pretty flower. And I'm just going to, again, take the same blush brush and dab it into the bun. And dab it in. And on your wedding day, you're going to want to put a little bit extra blush because it is the first thing to go. It's the first thing to rub off, and you want it to be more defined in the pictures that you're going to be taking. So just make sure you're adding a little bit more than you would usually. And I'm just going to dust off excess wherever on my face. So the first thing I thought with this look is I wanted to use pink and brown. So, and I found this amazing pink, and it has little like gold undertone sparkles to it, and this is called, this is the brand Shea Moisture, and I found this at Target. I picked this this color because of the gold undertones that it had to it, and that's kind of the look that I wanted to do. And I'm going to use this wet. I'm going to use this eyeshadow wet. And you can use it wet or dry. It doesn't matter, but I just find that the pigment shows up better if it is wet. So let's go on ahead. Alright, and then I'm going to go and do the crease. I'm going to use this Elf eyeshadow palette. And I'm going to use this top color right here, this brown. I'm just going to take a little dome brush. And I'm just going to start on the outside here and bring it into the crease. And I'm going to take this this is a darker matte color, just so we're not having so much sparkle. I'm just going to use the same brush, and I'm going to put it on the outer corner. Just to kind of deepen up. Just to kind of deepen up that corner. And then I'm going to use this highlight color right here in the palette. I'm going to use this on my brow bone. I'm going to use a smaller dome brush. I'm just going to dip it in there, and then I'm going to add it to the top of to the brow bone. And then I'm going to apply that to the inner corner of my eye. I'm going to use the pink that I used on my lid, and I'm going to use it dry. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to dab it in there just so it's not such a stark white color. And it is giving me a little bit of shimmer as well. Normally you can go ahead and do a cat eye if you want to do a little bit more dramatic. Or you can go a little bit more subtle and use a brown eyeliner, which is totally fine. I do not have a brown eyeliner. That is probably what I would go for. But I'm going to use a gray eyeliner, so it's not as deep. And this is the Covergirl Point Plus eye pencil. And this is in the color Charcoal. And I'm just going to do it like this. Nothing too dramatic for the eye. And you can go ahead and use falsies. I'm not big into falsies. And plus I want to make this look a little bit more subtle. So what I'm going to go ahead and use, I'm going to use the Maybelline Mega Plush Volume Express. And this is the waterproof version. I cried at my wedding. Some people don't cry at their wedding. Some people just like smile, laugh, and have a great time. I cried because I'm an emotional person. So I'm going to be using waterproof mascara, and I would suggest waterproof mascara, especially if you're going to have an outside wedding. Oh gosh. Like the most important part here, oh my goodness, gotta curl them eyelashes. Yeah, so I would use waterproof mascara if I were you. I'm going to use this color that we put in the crease. I'm going to use this angled brush, so I'm just going to dip it in there. I'm going to put it on my lower lash line. And then I'm going to go ahead and use that same brown, dark brown matte color that I used in the corners. I'm going to use the angle brush again, and I'm going to put it towards the outer edge of my the under eye. And then I'm going to go ahead and go with my brows. I do not fill in my brows that much. If you need to fill in your brows, go ahead and fill in your brows. If you fill in your eyebrows with a pencil, I would suggest using a clear brow gel to set everything in place. I am using this Maybelline Brow Drama Sculpting Brow Gel. And this is a tinted brow gel, and this is in the color Deep Brown. And I just kind of go in and fill. My hair is in the way. And for the lips, I'm going to use this Covergirl lipstick in the color Delight Blush 415. And I like this color for a bridal look because it is a very subtle color and it adds a little gloss as well. And something that I really think, if you definitely do not use a primer, I would definitely use a setting spray, and I'm going to be using the Urban Decay All Nighter makeup setting spray. I'm just gonna all over the face. And definitely you can use both primer and a setting spray just to be safe. Yeah, and that is my bridal look for the summer, kind of. And definitely you could go a little bit more subtle. I did a lot more sparkly than I thought I was going to do today. You can definitely go a lot more subtle with a more neutral pink or a less sparkly pink. That is totally fine. Let me know what you think about this look in the comments below, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like this look. And I will see you all in my next video. Love you. Bye.